It's always a bit of a negative to find out your phone or your tablet is not charged up when you are going to need to use it again in a short period of time away from a plug. So you plug it in and wait for it to slowly charge up. RVers in particular really rely on their devices. So to the rescue is Nanda's new Zus cigarette plug that will charge up your phone or tablet at more than twice the speed of a normal in-car charger. Nanda sent us this one to test out. Okay, we're going to unbox the Zus.
This says Indiegogo, so it was funded on Indiegogo, which is really neat because it was consumer driven then. And this is a parking alert so that you know when your parking time is up.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to just open
What's in the package?
Take it out of the box.
So here's instructions. It tells us how to set it up and what to do with it. Download an app or whatever it may be.
Yeah, in several different languages. It looks like the instructions are pretty simple. It's only actually this line.
Okay. All right, and take it out of there. Okay, and that's it. So now what we want to do is put it in the car.
And that's it.
It's got 2 spots. Okay, now we're in the car. And we got 2 cables, so push it into the cigarette lighter place, or whatever they call that now. Okay, so now it's plugged in. You can start the engine. I was at 73%. It's now an hour and 15 minutes? But I was gone, so in about an hour it took me up another 25%. That's faster than normal. So I'm in, I'm buying it. Now we're joined on the phone by Nanda's Senior Product Specialist, Wei Wen.
Okay, so to tell the listeners out there, Wei, tell us what the Zus is.
Sure. Zus is both a smart car finder as well as a USB car charger. So the really neat thing about this product is that you basically plug Zus into your cigarette lighter, and then you turn on your car engine, you pair it with the app, and now whenever you park your car, Zus will automatically note the parking location and then communicate that with to the app, so that the app has your car's parking location. So whenever you're on your way back and you can't find your car, you just simply open the app, and then it will have both a compass view as well as a map view to guide you back to your car.
How many times we've lost our car in the big Target parking lot, right? We've lost. That would be a great help. So, but the thing that I was impressed by is it said that it charged your phones or your iPads up a lot faster. And we did a test on that, and it really does. We put 2 phones plugged in, and it really did charge it up a lot faster.
Yeah, that's great to hear. We made Zus who could have a smart chip inside it so that it can detect whether you're charging a smartphone or a tablet. And of course, with a tablet, it needs a higher amp output. So the smart chip will detect, whether you're charging that a tablet, and it will send more power to that tablet so that it charges faster.
And there's on the cover, it talks about a parking time alert. Is that part of the app?
Correct.
And so that tells you, keeps track of and alerts you if you've gone over.
Right. So we do have a feature on our app that you could turn on or turn off this parking time alert. And what it does is basically when you park, this will notice that you've parked. And so on the app, it will appear as a notification saying, oh, would you like to set a parking time alert? Sometimes, when we leave our car, we sometimes forget to do that when we actually need it. We just kind of mentally keep track of time, but sometimes it does go over time and you may get that parking ticket. So this is a simple way that kind of automates things for you to set that parking time alert, and you will get a 10-minute notification before the time is up so that you can go back to your car and, move it or drive to your next destination.
You can go out and buy cheap double chargers because, there's usually a couple in the car or the RV. and they're both want to charge up their phones, and so having a double is really good. And you go buy some cheap ones, but they don't seem to last very long. This is a much more rugged design, it looks like.
Yep, there's actually a lot of car chargers in the market that, does claim a 4.8 amp output. So that would be 2.4 amp per USB port. But often they make the claim, but if you really test it out, you can actually buy amp meters, on Amazon.com and test it out for yourself. You'll notice that what they claim is not actually what's happening. So with Zus, we tested, it's actually on our blog, so we tested Zus with a couple of other pretty well-known brands and as well as lesser-known brands. And with Zus, you can consistently see that it outputs at a higher amp than other chargers. So it does what it claims to do.
And it's built so they will last longer, too, out there, right?
Right. We did some testing, and Zus did pass the U.S. military. There's a high temperature standard, and so it did pass that. So what it means is that Zus heats up less than other car chargers when you use it. So you can actually feel a temperature difference by just simply touching Zus and touching other car chargers. Let's say you do a simple test of charging your devices for an hour. You'll notice that Zus actually is not as warm as the other chargers. So it's basically has a system inside it that prevents it from heating up as much. And therefore, electronics, when they heat up, there's degradation that happens. So with Zus, it doesn't heat up as much. That's why it allows it to last longer.
Okay, two more quick questions.
Sure.
It's interesting that you have the app developed. I had this feeling like this was only the beginning, that now that you have an app and that you have the device in the car, there may be other features that you're that you're trying to develop with that. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's a great question and a great insight as well. Yes, we are constantly developing and looking at how, what other app benefits we can or app features we can add in order to, enhance your personal driving experience. One example for that we're currently in the works is, with Zus app. Let's say you have one Zus in the cigarette lighter. We're setting it up so that now you and your wife can use Zus without having to remove the pairing from your own phone. Does that make sense? Kind of like you have your phone paired with Zus, but right now how it is that you actually have to remove Zus from the app so that your wife can pair her phone with Zus. So now we're working on creating these kind of like almost like this notion of a family share, so that both of you can use the same Zus without having to remove it from the app.
Gotcha. Okay, final question is this. How do RVers buy it, and how much does it cost?
Sure. So currently you can go to our website, nanda.co, or you can go on Amazon.com, and it's currently priced at $35.99.
Right. It's cut down a little bit. When normally $49, was it?
Yep.
And so if you buy it now, you can get it for $35.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Thank you very much. We appreciate talking to you, and we think it's a great device, and we look forward to seeing all the new things you're going to do with it in the future as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you for talking to us on RV Dream New Radio.